be honest. How many of these books did you actually finish?
I don't like how you started with violence.
I'm sorry. It's the end of month wrap up. This is a safe space. But also a court of law.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my sister's TBR. This is our wrap-up episode, and if this is your first time with us for a wrap-up episode, just know this is where we absolutely expose ourselves. And where Stacy called me out.
Every book we read, every book we DNF'd, every move you make.
Every move you make.
And every book that we said we would absolutely read and then just didn't get around to.
We are mood readers here.
Yes, that is our biggest pitfall.
Yes. We're talking hits, misses, surprises, disappointments, and the books that emotionally ruined us for at least 3 business days.
Yes, at least.
At least.
At least. There will be ratings, there will be chaos, and there will be opinions.
So grab your drink, grab your TBR, and feel free to judge us quietly from your car or your kitchen or your couch.
The key word there is quietly.
Quietly.
Don't come at us, we'll cry.
Or cozy reading nook, wherever you are.
Let's wrap this month up. This month that felt like 5 months long. January.
Get going.
Yeah, you're gone.
Gone.
Eviction.
I have a feeling that you read more than me this month.
More than a feeling. God. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books this month. Woohoo!
That's amazing. You can go first.
Okay. Hold on. Hold up a hot second. I want to start doing a like a vibe check at the beginning of our wrap-up episodes.
Okay.
So maybe like instead of asking how many books we read, how was our month for reading? Do you feel accomplished with your reading this month, or do you feel a little like you had to take the, I don't know, like a slow carriage ride? I totally do not have Bridgerton on my mind.
Yeah, I don't feel good with my reading this month.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I started so good, and I was like, I'm out of my rut.
Yeah, you know, I did the same thing. The beginning of my month was great. Was fantastic. But WoW kind of took over my life. I know we talked about it. Yeah. So I've been getting a lot less reading done. But
It's fine.
yeah, it's okay.
You still did really good.
Yeah, I've managed to bang out 8 books.
Yep.
Ooh, buddy.
Yep.
How many did you read?
3.
Okay.
Just 3.
Okay.
It's fine.
I will give it a go. Oh my god, we are starting with a doozy.
I have a doozy or a good doozy?
A good doozy.
Okay.
Like the best doozy.
Okay.
I have been so excited to talk about this book. So we all know around these parts, I really like Devney Perry.
Yes.
I've been a big fan of her books. Other than that last one that I read by her, but that was kind of like iffy, but we're not talking about that right now. Bluebird Gold. So we did talk about this because it was a new release.
Yes.
In December, actually.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it was like really recently that we talked about it. And as soon as I read it, I was like, this has me written all over it.
And you sent it to me, right? Or you sent something to me. Was it a TikTok? You sent me something with that.
Oh, no. You had reposted a TikTok that was kind of along the lines of, like...
Dive bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was this book, basically. Like, that. This is what you were looking for. If you want to get out of your rut, oh my god, pick this up. So this was a romantic suspense.
Interesting.
Yes.
I like that.
It was, very, very good. I rated it a full 5 stars. It was my first book I finished this year, and it was a 5 star.
It's a really good start.
That's a really good start.
Alright.
I'm really hoping I can keep up with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was 316 pages, and it was just released in December, as we just said.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first in the Lost Legends series. I don't know how many books she's doing in this. Which is very interesting. Living in Dalton, Montana was not what I had planned for this winter, but after my father's sudden death, I uprooted my life to move into his tiny lakeside cabin and settle his estate. My friends tell me to sell his place and move on, but this winter is my chance to say goodbye, to remember a man who'd loved tales of Montana lore. Taking a temporary teaching job seemed like the perfect way to keep myself busy on lonely days. Cleaning at the cabin should have been simple, except the more I learn about my father's life, the more questions I have about his death. The last thing I need is a crush on Sheriff Kazi Rains, I believe is how it's pronounced. Not only is his son my student, but his life is rooted in Montana, while mine is headed anywhere else. Yet, as I uncover a trail of strange clues Dad left behind about a lost legend of Montana gold, staying away from Kazi is not an option. Neither is denying the attraction between us. And my winter of healing becomes a race for answers. I came to Montana to bury the past. Now I'm falling for the man who might just be my future. And either I'll solve this mystery, or the person in Dalton determined to hide the truth will make sure I die trying. This was so well done. And I, literally fell in love with every character. It was just so great.
Can I see the cover?
Yes.
I'm very much a person who judges a book by its cover.
Well, it's very striking.
Ooh, Bluebird Gold.
Yeah.
Stephanie Perry. That looks very nice.
It was great. It was fantastic. I highly recommend anybody, if you haven't read a romantic suspense, this I feel does a really good job at still giving you a lot of the romance, but keeping it a suspenseful. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you want to find out what's going on, who's doing what. Was her dad just losing his marbles, or if there's truth about what she's finding? It's yeah. I have to show you what the fan art of.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sign us up.
Yeah. So that was my first highlight, fantastic read. Okay. She said that he was actually inspired by Tom Selleck, this guy. So, yeah. That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, I can
Right?
I can see that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
very nice. Very nice. The next one that I read was actually one that I had received as an ARC. But I had put it off a while to the point where it was already published.
Oh.
Yes. It's one I found after I went back into our NetGalley account and was trying to clear things up, trying to get through the backlog of ARCs. And I think we've talked about it before, but it's 30, Flirty, and Forever Alone by Christine Riccio.
You told me to read that too, right?
I did, yes. But it's okay if you don't.
Oh.
It's okay. I mean, I still rated it 4 stars. Actually, I did write a pretty big review on it. So what I will do is I will read it what it is.
Okay.
And then I'll read it in my review.
Okay.
Since I had to do one for the publishers. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is a contemporary romance magical realism. Okay. Did not know that at all going into
it?
this.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So when it hit, I was like,
What?
Where the hell did that come from? And that was one of the reasons why, like, it sort of took me out a little.
Yeah.
I don't mind as long as I'm aware that it's gonna have...
Do you think you would have rated it differently if...
If I had known and gone into it, probably, yeah. I think so.
Okay.
So this is like 27 Dresses meets Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Okay, so you get that like rom-com early 2000s feel.
Yep.
All over that.
Okay.
Love that.
Like that?
Yeah. It's 424 pages, so it was a little bit on the longer side for a contemporary romance. And it was just out in November, so it's a fairly new book. When your name literally means forever alone, it takes a lot of positive self-talk to stay optimistic in the hellscape that is dating. But on the cusp of 30, Ricky Ramona is determined to find her person. Columnist, therapist, podcaster, entrepreneur, Ricky is an overachiever who thrives on schedules. She can absolutely handle 2 weddings in 2 days and lock down someone to drag along as a +1. And yet, she doesn't. Ricky finds herself flying hopelessly solo at a themed wedding in New Jersey, a lonely Rapunzel waiting for her Flynn. Enter Reed, writer, podcast producer, wannabe actor. Surprisingly single, with startling blue eyes, he seems perfect. The catch? He lives kind of far away, so dating him would be a bit of a hike. Like an intense, all the way across the country hike. After one unforgettable night together, Ricky's sure this is the end. But as she braces herself for heartache, the universe, it seems, has other plans. So the book was genuinely fun. It was like like I said, it was like early 2000s rom-com vibes.
I get that. Yeah.
It had like whimsy, banter, very charming, and a very readable tone. Like it was just super easy to read. Ricky is successful, surrounded by friends who are settling down and navigating the frustrations of modern dating in her 30s. We all know, even me not being in the dating scene, know, like, it's shit.
It's bog water out there.
And I just liked how it had reflected that because there's not enough romance novels, especially romance novels out there that actually reflect a lot of the, like, obstacles around. Yeah.
And how realistic, like, when I read a rom-com, I'm like, oh, hopeful again for like a second.
Yeah.
And then it's,
Yeah.
you're not going to find that
You close the book and you realize, oh, fuck, this is real life.
I'm left out here.
Yeah, so she just did a really good job of just making that feel, like, organic, made it feel real. All of her characters had this, like, just realness to them. You know, like, it wasn't like this perfectly polished, for a novel. It just felt messy and real.
Like that?
Like, lived in, you know?
Yep.
The romance itself was sweet and well-paced. Ricky and Reed's connection felt natural rather than like that insta-love, that icky feeling you get, you know, when you read something that are just like...
That wouldn't actually happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they did still have that like instant connection, that instant attraction to each other, which felt like really naturally done. Like it wasn't like it was right in your face trying to force it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I believe that anyway. Like you can have an instant connection with someone.
Yeah.
It's just, you can't love them right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to like read out everything, but this book was definitely like a hit or miss for it. You could either love it or you could hate it because of, I think, the magical realism aspect of it.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of pop culture references in it. And normally I feel icky about those. Like I don't normally like that.
Tastefully
Yeah.
done.
But I felt like this was done pretty well. Like I snickered, I laughed at parts.
I snickered.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought it was great. It was like really easy to read. I absolutely flew through it. Okay, so 4 stars. Like it wasn't like it was good. Like it was great. I just not quite 5 stars because of like how jarring it was for me, like not expecting what was going on, you know?
I'm so curious.
Yeah. You should read it. I think maybe you would like it, knowing that there's like a magical realism aspect to it. Oh,
try.
There are parts that like I don't do well with secondhand embarrassment.
Okay.
There were a couple parts of that
Okay.
where I was like, I can't breathe.
Get me out of here.
But it was obviously not too bad because I still rated it 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, what was your first book?
I feel like I've been reading this for like 2 months now. I just had it paused.
What is it?
Credence by Penelope Douglas. I had her paused. She was paused. I think after the Uncle Jake part, it just... Anyway. So I rated this, I'm gonna say a 3.
Okay. I rated it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Those 3s are reserved for books like I literally cannot tell you if I actually liked it or not. It was rated a 3 because it could be either way.
Okay. So Credence by Penelope Douglas is 470 pages, and it is a dark romance. Forced proximity. Yeah. Tiernan doesn't care about anything anymore. The only child of a film producer and his starlet wife, she's grown up with wealth and privilege, but not love or guidance. Shipped off to boarding schools from an early age, it was still impossible to escape the loneliness and carve out a life of her own. The shadow of her parents' fame followed her everywhere, and when they suddenly passed away, she knows she should be devastated. But has anything really changed? She's always been alone, hasn't she? Jake Vanderberg, her father's stepbrother and her only living relative, assumes guardianship of Tiernan, who is still 2 months shy of 18, sent to live with him and his 2 sons, Noah and Caleb, in the mountains of Colorado. Tiernan soon learns that these men now have a say in what she chooses to care and not care about anymore. As the 3 of them take her under their wing, teach her to work and survive in the remote woods far away from the rest of the world, she slowly finds her place among them and as part of them. She also realizes that lines blur and rules become easy to break when no one else is watching. One of them has her. The other one wants her, but he... ... he's going to keep her. I kind of felt like the writing was very amateur. Don't get me wrong.
It was spicy.
She was spicy.
It was spicy.
Very spicy. And like Penelope's really good at like describing things, and normally like I mean I can visualize everything anyway, I'm sorry.
Grown.
But with her, especially like her writing, like it's just so easy. But this one specifically, I just felt very amateur vibes. I don't know. I don't know if this is like one of her earlier works. I don't know. I know that this is published in 2020. I don't know. I just got some like weird vibes where I was like,
yeah. Yeah, I feel like if I were to go back and read like her other books, that I'd probably feel very
like the same thing.
Yeah, like after reading so much since reading those books. Yeah.
I want to go back and reread the Devil's Night series. But I don't know. It might still happen. I still want to.
Her main female characters are like always written really young.
Yeah, and that's what like I understand what you're saying now when you've said like you have a hard time with connecting with anybody who's like in high school.
Yeah,
or
college based.
Or college
yeah.
too. Yeah. Yeah, I felt icky at certain parts.
Yeah.
The sampling of men. Didn't feel icky about that. Like, that's fine. One thing I did notice, though. Do you remember, of course you remember Flock.
Of course I remember Flock.
How could one forget?
Yes.
So, was it Dom that she was describing that had, like, the room and it was dark with, like, bookshelves?
Yeah.
And, okay. And, like, he was always so, like, wouldn't really talk much. Mm-hmm. He was kind of hard to, like, connect to or connect with.
You were getting those vibes?
Yeah, the way that she was describing Caleb, because Caleb, like, doesn't talk and, like, he's very mysterious and, you know, I was right back.
Yeah.
To...
Oh, he's got nothing on Dom.
No, he doesn't.
Can't touch Dom.
Anyway, yeah, just, like, I wouldn't read it again. Like, those books where I'm like, you know what? Give me a year. I'll read that again. But this one is like, I've read it.
That was an experience.
I've seen what I've seen. I read what I read, and I'm okay. Yeah, I could have done with it. If she was, like, kind of wouldn't make any sense for the plot. If she was, like, older than 18.
Yeah.
But, like, also, we don't know how old Jake is.
We know he's, like, younger.
He's younger than her father.
Yeah.
And, like, I understand that they weren't right. I don't know. It's just, like, Uncle Jake. Leave that part out. We know we don't need to be reminded. Anyway. 3 stars.
Yeah. Like, it was enjoyable for what it was.
Yep.
But not enough to go back and make it like a reread.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. What you read next?
It was an audiobook. Ooh. Another one that was an arc. This was the one that I said that I was listening to on my way here, and I had explained that it had something to do with her father.
Yep.
If you can remember that. I rated it 5 stars.
Oh.
The Last Father-Daughter Dance. It's a short story by Lisa Wingate. And it's like a contemporary family fiction. Yeah. It was only 57 pages. It was...
Easy.
Yeah, it was a really quick audiobook. Olympic silver medalist Callista Brooks has built a successful life in California, complete with a thriving sports technology company and a handsome fiancé. But when her father's heart condition takes a critical turn, she rushes home to Atlanta. There, her father makes a surprising request to relive favorite memories from all 4 seasons in just 1 month in their old farmhouse in the Blue Ridge Mountains. With help from the community and her long-lost sidekick, Calvin Calhoun, Callista creates a tapestry of cherished moments. Dogwoods in bloom, homemade blackberry jam, autumn bonfires, and a magical winter evening that will live forever in her heart. But as father and daughter share these precious weeks together, Callista discovers that time has a way of revealing what matters most. In the shadow of the Blue Ridge Mountains where she grew up, she learns that sometimes the sweetest seasons of life come when we least expect them. It was such a nice little novella. So, as I said in my review, this was my first time reading anything by Lisa Wingate, and I truly couldn't have chosen a better introduction to her writing. Mm-hmm. I went in not knowing what to expect, thinking a short story would be a safe place to start, but I was completely unprepared for how much heart and emotion she packed into just 50 pages. So this is why I rated it so high for a short story, because she knows how to write characters.
Okay, damn.
So this is centered around a daughter coming home to care for her father. The story quietly explores memory, love, aging, and the unspoken bonds that tie families together. From the very first page, I felt deeply connected to the characters, the small moments, the conversations, the shared memories, the weight of what's left to say, all felt so real and tender that I forgot I was reading novella. It just felt like a full-ass book. As a certified dad's girl, this one
Dad's boy.
Yeah, this one hit me straight in the chest. The emotion is present from the start and only deepens as the story unfolds, building toward a moment that made me want to put the book down and go hug my dad immediately. It's bittersweet in the most beautiful way, reminding you to hold on to the people you love while you still can. The story is proof that you don't need hundreds of pages to tell something meaningful. It's gentle, heartfelt, incredibly impactful. It's a 10 out of 10 read for anyone who loves emotional stories about family, love, and the moments that stay with us. But
No.
no, it's not like that's what I said. Like, I thought it was gonna be like a really emotional, like that kind of way, but it wasn't. Like, it wasn't like that.
More so like feeling good.
Yeah. It did feel a little rushed towards the end. I did feel that. But it was like, it was a really good book. Like, I wish it was longer so I could have gotten more. And especially, like, after, I don't know if maybe these characters show up again in another book of hers. I don't know. But it was, yeah, it was really, really well written. I loved it.
Wow.
Yeah, for it being under 60 pages, I loved it. Yeah.
Shit like that is too real. No.
I know.
I can't.
Yeah, and that's what I was afraid of. But like I said, it was, like, it was really, really good. But
That's 2 5 stars?
yes.
1 4-star.
Yes.
That's a pretty good
Oh,
start.
I'm going to break that streak now.
I spoke too soon. Okay.
I probably should have rated this one 1 star, to be honest, but I rated it 2 star.
Oh my god.
So remember how we talked about the Amazon originals, the Valentine's Day ones? So we got approved for an arc of the audiobook.
Okay.
So I listened to that.
Which one?
Chelina Pucci?
Oh, this one.
Chelina Pucci, A Play for Love. Yeah, like I said, 2 starred it, but probably should have 1 starred it. Yeah. So this is another novella. 88 pages, and it's a contemporary romance. Years ago, during a college production of Romeo and Juliet, Rory and Oliver shared one unforgettable stage kiss before fate pulled them apart. Now, while drowning her Valentine's Day sorrows at brunch, she spots her former Romeo, wearing nothing but gold shorts and wings, playing Cupid for the lovelorn masses. Their chemistry still sizzles, but no, it didn't. But even with the stars finally aligning, these former leads will need more than Shakespeare's guidance to turn their second chance into true romance. So, the premise itself was pretty solid. Like how they like shared a like quick spark back in college. And then years later, fate throws them back together. So that's great. Like their reunion was pretty good. Like it felt like sweet. And kind of like the story was like settling into itself. And the ending was pretty good. But the whole in between was just a really big slog. And honestly, I think like the biggest thing that I didn't, like there was no emotional build up. Like we're basically just told that they had feelings for each other back in college. You know, like you don't get that like chemistry between them.
So it didn't give like a flashback.
Yeah, like we do get that like from their college days, but it literally starts with the play. So we're just told she has these feelings for him. Like there's nothing building up to show why. She
Gotcha.
you know, has these feelings for him, or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so it's just like the romance was really hard to buy into, which you kind of need to for a romance book.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest downsides too. Like unless it's a really good author, it's hard to connect to short stories.
Yeah.
It's like you're not given enough time.
Nope. Yeah.
That really sucks.
Yeah. So Rory, the main character, she was written as like really quirky, but it was done like over the top. Like she's not like other girls. She's quirky, right?
Like poppy quirky?
Like she leans really hard into like exaggerated like pop culture references, which again, like the last book that had pop culture references, I enjoyed. This one did not, because it just did not work, and it was like distracting.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like what was supposed to be attempts at humor was just like really cringy.
Okay.
Really cringy.
Yeah.
And like she was very like this is the worst thing that's ever happened. Like so dramatic. It's the end of the world. So like that just really wore me down, like really bad. Yeah. No, it was just a big miss for me. I don't know. Maybe other people might enjoy it, but.
Well, I'm glad I didn't read that one.
And you know the moment in books when I might ruin some of this for some people. So if you're ever
Like
if
your
you're going
ears.
to where he says fuck it and then kisses her, like that's the big like
That's, yeah.
like yes.
Yeah.
He says screw it. Screw it and kisses her. Like no, that don't hit the same. No.
You're allowed to swear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Men, don't do that. It's fuck it.
It's okay to swear. It's fine. Well, I also read a book in the
Oh,
what do you say it's called?
Improbable Meet Cute. Second
Chances. Get it out eventually. Yeah.
Which one? Because I read one other. I'm wondering if it's going to be the same one.
Probably the same one.
What is it?
Valentine's Sleigh by
Oh, it's not the same one.
Vanessa Allen. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Rated this 4 stars.
Ooh, that's promising.
Mm-hmm.
I do really like her. So.
This is 95 pages and is dark romance. So, I don't know where was I looking? I was looking somewhere and seeing that, where did I see this? Anyway, I have no idea where I seen this. It showed like how many spice levels for each of the books. And
Okay. Yeah. I remember
Second
seeing
Chances.
that too.
I don't know where that is.
No. Was it just on Instagram maybe? Or somebody had...
Wouldn't be able to tell ya. So anyway, this one had 5 spices.
Spicy.
Yeah. Sorry. There was 4 spice ratings.
Oh, jeez. Not even worth it now.
Let me read it. I haven't
Yeah.
even read the description yet.
Well, yeah.
Roses are red, violets are blue, Emma's not dead, and her gravedigger's hot too.
What?
Louisiana gravedigger Noah Evans' Valentine's night shift takes an unexpected turn when his high school crush starts screaming from her freshly dug grave. Whoever tried to bury Emma 6 feet under is in for a nasty surprise. They should have checked for a pulse because she's got unfinished business, starting with the hot gravedigger who just saved her life. As they unearth a deadly family conspiracy, Noah and Emma discover that old flames burn even hotter the second time around, especially when someone's trying to kill them. That's it. Yep.
Wow.
So the very first couple of words said, someone was moaning in a cemetery at night. And I was like, hey, let's keep reading.
Intrigued.
I really liked it in 95 pages. Like, I felt like...
You're a harsher critic of short stories than what I am.
Yeah. Like, normally it'd be like a 2 or a 3. Mm-hmm. No, I felt like I was able to see, like, Emma's personality and Noah's personality. He is, like, tall. I can't picture who I'm picturing, but I can, like, he's attractive. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah. Like they usually are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But Emma is, like, he keeps talking about, like, her curves and her soft belly.
We love that.
Yeah. So, like, lately, I don't know, I've been feeling, you know, like, stop eating as much, and obviously, which is healthier. But honestly, after reading this, I was like, I'll keep gaining weight.
Yeah. What's a little cushion?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, he just keeps talking about how, like, attractive she is, and, like, she's, like, just a woman, you know? I was just, I don't even know what I was wearing when I was reading this, but, like, my belly just out, like, just, I was like, hell yeah! Oh, my God.
Someone come talk about my squishy belly.
Oh, God. And yeah, she was spicy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was. She was good. Very, very easy to read.
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't read much from Navessa Allen, but like, there was obviously like a scene where there's like a fight, and like it gets a bit like, you know, like there's,
no.
yeah. But that was done very well. Like I can just picture all of it so perfectly in my head, and like for 95 pages, I felt like she
That's
did a
good.
very, very good job.
Yeah. Okay. So far, we've got one really good from the Improbable Meet Cute. And we have one that is a complete miss.
Yeah. So,
It's not in the right order, but maybe I'll pop over to Accidentally Yours by Christina Lauren.
okay.
I was really excited about this one. So I rated this one 4 stars.
Damn. All right.
So this one was 93 pages. And it's obviously romance.
Obviously.
Obviously. When marketing consultant Veronica accidentally crashes the wrong Zoom meeting and brutally critiques their presentation, she's shocked to receive a job offer from the company's intriguing CEO. Their professional email exchanges quickly turn flirty, but Veronica's mind keeps drifting to her reserved but gorgeous new neighbor. As Valentine's Day approaches, she'll discover that sometimes the most improbable meet cute can lead to the perfect match. I thought that said catch at first. I was like, that don't make sense. Match. Okay. Yeah, that's all it says.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was any more than that, it'd be the
book. Yeah. Yeah. I thought this was really cute. It was really well done. You get those like email back and forth. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You like Christina Lauren too, right?
I do.
Like, you like
yeah.
a lot of their books.
I think there was only one that I had rated pretty low. And I mean, I've read quite a few of them now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9 of their books.
Damn.
Yeah. And only one of them was a 2-star, and that was the On Honeymooners. I wasn't keen on that one. But all the rest of them were like 5 and 4 stars. Yeah.
Did it still have like their voice even in a short book?
Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think getting, like, where you're getting the emails back and forth, I felt like you were getting, like, this next layer of the characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like, you get
that's
their...
more personal. Like,
yeah, it, like... It's not, like, I mean, it's not more personal than, like, getting their inside thoughts, you know, like, in first person. But, yeah, like, you see them on, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but you see them on this level of, you know, it's not just what they're thinking. It's not just what they're, like literally saying. This is the characters thinking and typing something out. Like, it's just so weird to think about that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was really... It wasn't all done in email exchanges, but they still had that aspect to it, which was, yeah, it was really cool. It was a really good book. I would like more, because that could have very easily been their next big novel. Like, if you, like,
Damn.
if they were to take that, stretch it out, and, like, everything that happens within that time frame, and even, like, added more to, like, the ending, they could have easily made a full-length novel and killed it.
Maybe enough people will say that, and maybe they'll do that.
Maybe. I would read it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll read that one next.
Yeah, you should. I think you should.
I'm definitely going to read all of them.
Yeah.
Even the one that you rated 2-star.
Yeah. Maybe you'll like it, but it was not for me.
Not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. So, the last one that I have, other than the featured read, is Ruining Hattie by P. Rain. I know I have read a book very similar to this. Like, so similar that I was trying to like track down. I thought for sure I'd read this book before.
Interesting.
Yeah. This was another one that we had gotten as an ARC, and it was published January 13th. I rated 3 stars, and I think that was kind of pretty generous. It was really complicated for me to like try to rate this one. It's a dark romance, so of course I was like, okay,
Yep.
give me. When Trent Clark caught me picking pockets at 11, he didn't turn me in. Instead, he took me under his wing and taught me that in this world, you take what you want and never look back. He might have shaped me, but I built my empire of the most successful string of strip clubs on the West Coast. Now that I have everything, it's time to track down my deadbeat mother and remind her who she left behind. That is, if the drugs didn't kill her already. But I don't find the worn-down shell of the woman I remember. Instead, she has all the things she never managed to give me. The white picket fence, the family dog, even church on Sunday mornings. The real kicker, she replaced me and raised the perfect daughter with all the care and love she never gave me. A twisted need for revenge roars to life inside me, and I aim it at my mother's precious stepdaughter, sweet, sheltered Hattie Sinclair. At first, it's purely about vengeance, pulling Hattie into the darkness to watch her innocence unravel piece by piece. But she becomes something more, something dangerous, something I can't resist until she becomes my obsession. Like,
That sounds really good.
Really fucking good. Yep. It's enemies to lovers, workplace romance. Like, there's, yeah.
Check.
There's a lot happening in this book. So, I went into this, like, fully ready for, like, the dark, twisted revenge romance energy. And, again, like, the premise absolutely just delivered on that. Yeah, so I listened to this. This was an audiobook. And the narration for it was 10 out of 10. Like, that is what kept me engaged, kept me beautifully done. But it lost me, and it wasn't where I expected. So there are like a lot of trigger warnings in this book. Most notably would be the like drug abuse, child neglect. And I mean, on her website, she has a list of all of her trigger warnings for it. But the one that always gets like left out is when there's heavy religious.
That needs to be.
That needs to be. Full stop.
Does. Yes.
Yeah, so that like really caught me off guard was how heavy though like
I gotta school my face.
religion.
I'm here like yeah.
Yeah, so it's like she's an extremely devout churchgoer, Hattie is. And her faith is referenced constantly in the book. So like for something that plays such a huge role in her character and like her worldview, I really wish it had been listed as a trigger warning because I get triggered by that and I don't like reading.
Yeah.
So my ratings heavily take a plunge. Yeah. And like, and it was a recurring element, so it just kept taking me out of the story, kept taking me out, right?
It'd be okay if it was like, oh, she went to church every Sunday.
Leave it at that. That's cool. I could gloss over that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But no, it was pretty constant. Yeah, and I just didn't really like Hattie as a character. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it could be.
Yep.
But she felt like very 2D. Like just...
Interesting.
Just flat.
I mean, maybe that's all she is.
Yeah, there was like no depth. Like her personality. There was no growth of her character at all. And her arc felt less like development and more like just surface level rebellion. Like,
Yeah.
you know. Ugh.
That's too bad.
Yeah, and the lack of self-awareness had me rolling my eyes more than once.
Yeah.
But ironically, Bastion, the main male character, who, he ended up being, like, literally the most compelling part of the book. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he was surprisingly, like, respectful and supportive of Hattie. Like, I personally couldn't see the ruining, right?
Yeah.
He was just like, he was letting her, I don't know, like, it felt like he was just letting her explore more so than just like,
Respect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my biggest qualm,
Bigger than the religion?
just about every fucking sentence he was calling her babe.
Oh.
Like, yeah.
You don't like that.
No, I don't like it. Yeah, I just like, I shriveled a little every time. Every time.
That's too bad though, because that description sounds so good.
You might be able to handle the pitfalls.
No.
But I can't.
No.
I can't do it.
No.
Yeah, so like that's why my rating is like so like undecided. Like I just rated a 3 because I don't know which way to go with it. But yeah, 100% great premise. I just really wish it wasn't so heavy in the church faith.
So,
And
if anybody out there, if you guys don't have church trauma,
yeah,
you might like it.
yeah, you probably will. Again, I mean, her character still needed a lot more development. Just kind of like soggy cardboard. But the rest of it was great.
Yeah.
Like his story, yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah, that's yeah. So that one was another big miss of the month.
Anyway. Okay. Then we have our featured read. So normally, right now, we would stop it and be like, "Hey, get out now,"
Yeah.
or "Pull your ears," or whatever. But what we're gonna do now is just talk about this book without spoilers, give our rating or thoughts, like we did with our other books, and then we will have an extra episode for all of the deep dive of between the book and the movie.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So you don't need to get out right now.
Not yet.
Don't leave us. Okay. So our featured read for January.
Is there any surprise that we're still featuring Emily Henry? Like, we have to do them all at some point.
Exactly. Okay. Oh, this was Goodreads Choice winner of 2021.
Nice.
Worthy. Okay, so People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry is 365 pages and is a contemporary romance, friends to lovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need more friends to lovers books.
Yeah.
I feel like I gravitate towards the enemies to lovers, but man, the friends to lovers that just, slip in there every now and then have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
I really think that might be a trope that I should investigate a little more.
Yep. Let's add more to our TBR.
Oh God.
Sure.
Sit on that.
Sit around, kids.
Gather around.
Gather around. Okay. 2 best friends, 10 summer trips, one last chance to fall in love.
Oh.
Poppy and Alex. Alex and Poppy. They have nothing in common. She's a wild child. He wears khakis. She has insatiable wanderlust. He prefers to stay at home with a book. And somehow, ever since a fateful car share home from college many years ago, they are the very best of friends. For most of the year, they live far apart. She's in New York City and he's in their small hometown, but every summer for a decade, they have taken one glorious week of vacation together. Until 2 years ago, when they ruined everything. They haven't spoken since. Poppy has everything she should want, but she's stuck in a rut. When someone asks when she was last truly happy, she knows without a doubt that it was on that ill-fated final trip with Alex. And so, she decides to convince her best friend to take one more vacation together. Lay everything on the table, make it all right. Miraculously, he agrees. Now she has a week to fix everything. If only she can get around the one big truth that has always stood quietly in the middle of their seemingly perfect relationship. What could possibly go wrong?
So what did you rate it?
5.
5? Oh, I did
5.
too. I did too. The first time I read it, I rated it a 5, and now the second time, I'm keeping the 5.
You know what? Consistency.
Yeah.
Heck yes.
Yeah. I think so far, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before, but Emily Henry has been like not a single miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were saying before that she's like your top favorite.
Yeah.
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 I can see that.
Every other author, there's at least a book somewhere that I haven't liked. Mm-hmm. Emily Henry, I've loved every single one. Emily Henry, I'm your biggest fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this was one of those books that I had a blast reading. Mm-hmm. Like, they are so fun.
Yep. And like, she did such a good job at bringing out both of their personalities. Mm-hmm. In, like, the fact that you can do that in text.
Yeah.
Just by using words.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Oh my god.
And like, Poppy was such I know, like, there are some people, like specifically in my book club, that seems to think that Poppy is too quirky or like, I guess maybe a little over the top. But I love her.
Yeah, I don't see that at all.
No, I never, like, she is very quirky. Mm-hmm. But it is not to a fault. It is just so funny. She's so sweet. She's such a great female character.
Like, that's part of her insecurities, that she's too much.
Yeah, and she's not too much.
Poor Poppy.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't read that review.
And Alex being Alex, like the polar opposite of Poppy, was just, and he was so sweet.
He's so sweet.
Oh, he would do absolutely anything for Poppy.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, there are some things that I can be a little picky on, which I will leave for our spoiler episode.
Okay.
Because it is a big spoiler. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there are a couple things I can pick at.
I mean, of course.
Of course there is.
Of course.
I do really, really like how Emily Henry can write such fleshed out characters that make you feel like they are
like real.
Real.
Yeah.
They all have their faults. Oh. I'm just obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed.
I wanted to crawl in the book.
Yeah.
Like, let me in.
It made me just want summer. It's such a summer book.
Yeah.
And then we had to come back to this hellscape. Ugh.
Oh my god, but it was so good.
It was so good. Highly, highly recommend for anybody that likes contemporary romance. Mm-hmm. And I'm a big fan of the, like, back and forth, like, timeline.
Yeah.
At some points, it got a little confusing for me.
Yeah, I kept having to, like... I mean, at least it was consecutive.
Yeah.
So at least that was a little bit easier for me.
There was, at one point, I remember I got really confused because there was a point where she went back... like, it's almost like she went back from one of the backs. You know, like, and I don't remember exactly what chapter it was. I don't recall exactly, but she was talking about something that happened before in one of the past chapters. So that got me.
Okay,
that got
interesting.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yeah. she writes it, I will read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about spoilers now.
Okay.
Okay, that is it. That is all.
Don't forget to keep an eye on our Instagram because we will be announcing our next book.
For February.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which we've already hinted very obviously to.
I'm not looking at anything. So, all of this year, we are going to be featuring books that have made it to the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So, each featured read this year will be just us talking about the differences between book and movie and how we felt about it and how they did as
if we would have
adaptations.
changed anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, it'll be fun.
It will be fun. Because we love our shows and our movies.
Yep. Did we have a... Mm-hmm. Okay.